was born in Manila way back in 1949. I joined the Navy, United States Navy, in Manila, in the Philippines. And then from there, we were trained in San Diego, California for basic school training. And after that, we were assigned aboard a ship. As we flew from the Philippines to San Francisco, and then San Francisco, we flew again from San Francisco to San Diego for training.
Did they give you any time in San Francisco, or were you just kept on base?
Kept on base. We were on a leash. I mean, you know, what do you mean you're going? No, you stay here.
So what was that experience like? Did it feel any different?
When I went to school, first time in San Francisco, I said, my goodness, this is the United States. I said, this is like this, but it's chilly. Where you can look at the sun. This was August, and August. And you can look at the sun, you can see the sun because there's so much fog that you can look straight at the sun without hurting your eyes. It was challenging, and quite a few didn't make it because I'm talking about Americans, not Filipinos. Okay, because it's challenging for them, but for us, right, this is a new way of life, and at that time, that's the only way to get a new life. So it's survival, and we were. My first ship was USS Providence, CLG-6, and basically it's a flagship of the first fleet. But we went to Vietnam, and we participated during the Vietnam War, and there were close events that could have ended our life.
What year was this then?
1971 to 73, I was on board the ship, and in 1972, that's when we were in northern Vietnam during one of those, where that's the first time where our ship is a flagship, but here comes an aircraft carrier. It's a USS Coral Sea, and the admiral from that ship is coming aboard on our ship because we are the flagship. But during the process, the helicopter crashed. 5 out of 8 passengers died, including the admiral, the chief of staff, his flag secretary. 5 out of 8 died, 3 survived. 2 out of those who survived were pilots. Growing up, and it's this, you know, we only have 2 choices back in the Philippines. Do you want it or don't you? Here, oh my, soup to dessert. I mean, this is a feast. And it's funny. And, especially in boot camp, you know, you go in there and get your food. Raisin bread. I said, my God, this tastes good. So I got raisin bread, you know, as long as you eat it. I got about half a loaf. And the master comes to look at me. When I joined the Navy, weigh 120 pounds. Skinny like this. You know, I didn't put that much, but 120 pounds. The master comes to look at me and said, you better eat all of that. I said, yes, sir. So the next time, I know we'll be there again, I get the same amount, but I press it. So all he saw was this much. He said, okay, recruit, now you're learning. Even in the military, we thought we were insulated. I have to repeat this again. No, it was a plantation, meaning you hardly have any rights, only duties. And you cannot do or are allowed to do things that you can do even though you are qualified. No, it was not rainbows and popsicles and ice creams. It wasn't like that. Again, survival of the fittest. Because of me, I was able to come to the United States, serve in the Navy, became an American citizen, and through me, I was able to bring my parents. You know, my father died, so again, it's my mother took him back again, so I able to bring them, and then my brothers and sisters, and their families as well. So at present time, because of me, there are more than 50 of us right now, starting from me. and they're all, in their own ways, they're all successful and a model citizen in this country. You know deep in your heart that this is a one-time opportunity. You cannot screw it up, and it's up to you. And for me, with again my mom, brothers and sisters who are depending on me, it's only a straight line. It's only a straight line. Okay, so there's no way, there's no room to wiggle, because if you wiggle, that means the future of our family will be in jeopardy, and I cannot, in my own conscience, I cannot.